So, next up, we've got a mystery box. Can we get a drum roll, please? Liver! Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Ossie and I have decided to make a YouTube channel because that's what the world needs at the moment, some more YouTube channels.
Yep, there's a real lack in that department, isn't there?
Absolutely. So today we're going to order a Chinese and we're going to order off the European menu.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's ever ordered off the European menu. Usually it has like, over here it tends to have chicken Marylands or like liver suppers, which all sound like the idea of what like European people eat, which is fair enough.
I think it's for older people who wouldn't have wanted to eat anything other than chips and chicken, and they'd be afraid of any other kind of food. Like I think my granda would have exclusively gotten a chicken Maryland from the Chinese, although I don't know what a chicken Maryland is.
Well, it's like one of those chicken things with like the creamy sauce in the middle.
But apparently it has fruit. It has pineapple on top.
Yeah, shit, okay.
Which sounds horrible. Right, so let's go on to Just Eat reviews. So they've got 4-star reviews. Adam, awful food quality, genuinely. The salt and chili chips were revolting. They had something weird on them. Also just doused in salt for some reason. Had to shake each chip to remove excess. The chips in general were terrible. Tasted out of date or something. I don't know. Black bean was fine.
Yeah, that's something.
Salt and chili chicken was just greasy chicken chunks without any flavouring. Prawn crackers were good. That was a 2.5-star review.
I mean, like, shaking each chip individually seems like a bit of a stretch.
No, well, apart from that, it seems actually generally pretty good reviews. Right, we'll go down to the European section and see what we can...
Yep. European dishes include chips, gravy and vegetable. Which vegetable we'll have to see. What are your bets on?
It's going to be peas, isn't it?
I don't know.
So.
I'd see like broccoli or something.
They've actually got a really big selection.
Yeah, an extensive European
There's
section.
at least 20 European dishes. If they're selling these very regularly, which I don't imagine, they're probably going to be frozen. I don't know. Maybe the quality might be not the best, but we'll hold our judgment.
The first thing that's instantly jumping out to me here is the mixed grill. Now, it's one of the pricier items in the menu. Maybe, as far as I can see, it's surpassed only by the sirloin steak.
I mean, there's no option to decide how you want it cooked either, which could present itself as a bit of a problem. The mixed grill too, which is funny, it doesn't say what is in the mixed grill, so it's just really a potluck. I think we should probably order one of those then. A liver supper.
No, that's obvious.
Right.
Yeah, liver suppers are in every Chinese European section generally that I see. The supper, like liver and onions, is something that you hear old people eating, and I've had it and it's alright.
I have never tried liver.
Have you tried pate?
I've had pate. I have had
Pate's good.
Yeah.
Tastes like Billy Bear ham.
Yeah, well that's actually mostly made from liver, so that's Carl's fun fact of the day.
The circle of life.
That's a definite ad, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I really have low expectations for the liver. Beef burger supper, no bun.
Ominous.
Sounds horrible.
It just seems a bit plain, yeah. There's the liver, sausage and bacon supper, which we could go for because that's the best of both worlds. How much is the liver? See, the liver supper is more expensive than the liver, bacon and sausage supper, which is really weird. I'm assuming they're being a bit stingy with the liver there,
yeah.
Which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending how this all turns out.
The chicken Maryland, I think we're going to have to indulge. Fish supper from a Chinese. I've never actually seen a Chinese do a fish supper before. I do not know how that's going to taste from a Chinese at all.
Well, granted, this is the same place that's doing a beef burger supper with no bun, so I think any conventional rules go out the window here.
Gravy on the fish supper?
Maybe not.
Right, are we going to get the sirloin steak? No, I think it would be very funny if we see what the steak is like.
Okay.
You have to get a steak.
It would definitely be eventful.
Alright, fair.
It's £8.50, which is pretty expensive for this Chinese.
In terms of Chineses though, I suppose $8.50 for a main.
For a sirloin steak, anywhere in any restaurant, it's going to be £20+ so it'll be interesting to see what the quality of the steak at $8.50, but I think we got some nice things there. It's going to be £35.
Well, we didn't go for the beef burger with no bun.
Should we get that as well? Beef
okay,
burger?
fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
Beef burger with no bun is going to be so fucking shit. It's going to be the fucking daftest fucking thing.
For $4.50,
You have to.
Yeah, for $4, it's going to be fucking horrible.
They're going to be raging. We were ordering 6 dishes here. Yeah, they're probably all frozen and get maybe one order a month from from a section.
The man with the cash does the talking. I'll be doing the ordering. I got the cash. No gravy on the beef burger.
If there's no fucking bun, we'll get a bit of gravy on a burger, yeah. It's just beef with gravy.
Have you ever heard of gravy on a burger?
Have you ever heard of a burger supper with no bun? Liver, bacon and sausage?
It's like something your dad would be like, oh, back in our day, we didn't have much money, but my ma, she'd put liver, potatoes and some veg on the table every night.
It'll be liver and onions. My dad actually testifies that liver and onions is really nice, and I have tried it and it is fine. It's not as bad as it sounds. Apparently the thing is with liver as well, that like if you leave it sitting, not necessarily like if it's out of date or anything, just if it's left in the cupboard it can move by itself. Some weird motions it makes. So like
What?
Yeah. And, like,
What are you talking about?
It'll like make me like jumps. I swear to God, like it'll like inch itself like in different directions. I don't know, like wee spasms or something.
The liver moves in the fridge.
No, it was just in the cupboard. My dad said the cupboard, but like
The cupboard? Does he keep them neat in the cupboard?
I don't have a liver in my house. Like this is just what he
But
described.
did your dad, did they have a fridge or did they keep meat in the cupboard? Can you keep meat in the cupboard?
I assume not. Like,
But would they have done it in the past?
I assume they would.
No.
I mean, like, how long have fridges existed?
Like,
I'm sure my dad had a fridge.
Like the 1930s or something, I
The
think.
concept of refrigeration has existed.
Yeah,
forever.
it outlasts the invention. Like they used to like bury holes in the ground and stuff for meat, and like they'd have like cooler parts of the house, like a cool pantry and stuff. I don't know. I'm just talking. I have no fucking idea.
A cool pantry sounds almost like a cupboard.
Your dad's fucking shite liver moving. It sounds like
It's a thing. Like, look it up. Liver.
it sounds like he was buying some fucking dodgy fucking liver.
Shut up.
So we got beef burger supper, no bun. We've got a chicken Maryland, a fish supper, no gravy, a liver supper, a mixed grill with gravy, don't know what that is, and a sirloin steak, no option on how it's cooked. I think that's a good haul.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of really anything else there that's going to be that interesting. Like,
Okay, after an hour and a half wait, the food has finally arrived, and I'm excited. It smells good, Aussie.
it does. I think they give us prawn crackers as well, so like something here is going to be edible. So we'll see soon.
All right, less attitude, but let's get on it.
Jesus fucking Christ! It all smells terrible.
Okay, so we got the food out in front of us. As you can see, it took about an hour and a half or so.
Well, yeah, half an hour longer than anticipated, but we're here now anyway.
We're excited.
Yeah, it's like Christmas here. These are all chips over here.
So, as you can see, the chips are very greasy. Like, it's almost breaking apart, these bags. These are greasy chips. The chips...
They're not bad. They look like standard Chinese chips, really. Not great, but like, nice enough.
First thing I noticed, they're not actually that greasy. I was expecting them to be all soggy and wet. They're not soggy at all, but they're not crispy either. If you go to a chip shop, you expect the chips to be good by themselves. A Chinese, I don't think there's any Chinese I've ever got, and I thought the chips were like something you would get ever, but on their own,
They're fine. Like,
they're fine. They're okay.
Out of 5.
Out of 5, the chips I'd give, judging by our expectations of Chinese chips, I'm putting them right in the middle, probably a 3.
I think that just Chinese and their chips isn't very fair. So, but probably a 2.5. So next up, we've got probably one of the things I've been anticipating the most: the fish.
Yeah.
How bad could you get a fish? Because surely it's going to be in the freezer or in the fridge or whatever. You just throw it in the oil and it comes out. Again, the bag, very greasy.
Whoa.
I'm gonna fucking inject some super fucking lo-fi hip-hop beat on this, make it look fucking class. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do like a bit of a intersection.
Crosscut, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no crunch to that.
Oh no, crunch at all.
Okay, so we've got the fish here, as you can see.
This batter is in no way like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's going in without any force whatsoever. Like,
Even like this.
shall I do the finger test?
Go for it. Oh no. Right. I think it's better we get over get this over with and try to rest.
Looks not great at all.
Cheers. I'm not touching that. It's very soggy, isn't it? First of all, we can agree that fish is definitely not fresh. That fish has died.
It probably died
months ago.
It probably died in the early 70s. It's been sitting in the back of that fridge for about fucking 50 years. This fridge has lived through the troubles.
At the end of the day, it's probably the worst cod I've ever had, assuming it is a cod.
The taste isn't too bad, but
It's not disgusting. I don't know why the fuck they have it in the menu, to be honest. Just that showing again that hole of Carl's finger on a minimal force made in it. A big indent in it.
so out of 5, a 2.
I think that's generous. I'm gonna give it a 1.5, but that's me being like a bit generous, I think.
Right, in the bin. Time to go.
So next up, we have these nondescript plastic containers, which on first glance appear to be vegetables. Oh wait, no, that's a steak. That's a steak.
That's the steak?
Yep. Okay.
What the fuck? Yo.
That looks like a fucking dog's dinner.
It's not that bad, is it?
I mean, like, look at the texture of it.
First, it's got this kind of like, definitely like a fur, not a fur, but a coating. It's hard to break through. I need a fucking pitchfork for this. Not the softest steak. Yeah, it's very well done. It's like roast beef. And you know what? It looks fairly juicy. I think before, obviously, we eat, I think we should pay tribute to the great brewers of Amsterdam.
Oh, see, I was going to say Italy. I'm finishing off this big bowl of Peroni here, but we'll agree to disagree on this one.
Well, as long as we're both enjoying a cool, refreshing beer, I see no problem.
A cool, refreshing Peroni.
Heineken.
Here, as you can see, we've got the sirloin. We've got some mushrooms, peas and onions under it.
Try one of these mushrooms.
I think I'll join you.
It's good. Soft. What do you expect? Nice.
Can't complain. So the main attraction is steak here. Do you want to cut up a bit off that side? I'll do this side.
Let's get going.
It's like dinner for two here.
It's like a date almost.
Maybe.
Something like a true. Oh.
It's like swallowing a boot. Maybe not the worst steak I've ever had, but it's certainly down there. Like, that was not pleasant. I need another drink of Peroni after that.
And I need another drink of cool, refreshing Heineken after that.
Enough plugging, like that steaks rises above all these jokes, like fucking hell.
No, you're right. The stakes are too high.
Honestly though, that steak, it was tough, it was juiceless. I'm gonna opt for 1.5 again, like that was not pleasant.
No, that's a 1 for me.
It is something that you would feed to your dog.
It's like, this would be too good for a fucking dog.
You maybe do a like coyote or a wolf, some sort of feral hound.
Some fucking feral mutt. Nah, daft.
Next. Okay, so next, this is underneath the steak, another plastic container.
I think
That looks like a sausage in first glance. There's a lot of what appears to be gravy floating at the bottom, but you only be sure.
we didn't order any sausage.
No. Oh, the mixed grill.
The mixed grill. Oh.
This is probably gonna have more liver in it, just to warn you. Okay.
Don't just open it saying something like that.
This is gonna be a big one. There's multiple meats in here we need to try, so you can fuck your fish. Fuck your fucking sirloin. This is the real deal, the main course. We should open this last, but here we are, so fuck it.
This is the patter churner.
So, let's get the grand open it. Whoa, look at that. I don't even know what. All I can make out is a sausage. A lamb chop, maybe?
Is it a lamb chop or it's liver?
This here appears to be another sirloin. We're really in the money tonight. There's a very rich smell coming off that. Can you pick up on that, Carl?
Is that chicken? Or it's a pork chop?
Yeah, there's a pork chop. Should we empty this on the plate?
Dashing eating the steak.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I had a bit more, but fucking hell. It is as bad as I remember.
And what's that you're drinking?
It's a Stella Artois. A beautiful Belgian beer. Not a lot blanche. Used to drink.
Well, we can't fucking include that.
Here we go, the grand unboxing of the mixed grill.
It's like getting an Apple iPhone, fresh out the box.
Whoa, oh my god, it's all congealed.
Oh god.
Honestly, I am delighted that they've included more peas because I have been craving some.
Sausage.
Okay? Yep. Bacon.
Bacon.
This appears to be chicken, as far as I can tell.
Or pork.
I think it may be pork. This here, I'm guessing, is more sirloin, which I cannot wait to try. This here, it's so covered in gravy.
That's liver. It's calling me for another bite.
It is like sitting over there on a plate. You just can't see it, but it is tempting us something shocking.
It's like a siren singing its song over there.
A death song for sailors, luring them to their watery deaths. The sausage first, I think, is what we're all curious to find out about.
Finger test.
Finger test.
Oh
calls for a beer.
Right, there's still 4 more fucking containers here. I don't know what the fuck they can keep saying. We tried 3 of the 5 things. There's 4 more of these things. I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack here.
It looks fucking horrible.
Right, I think best to try the sausage first. It's very soft. Yeah, looking kind of pink in the middle.
Covered in that trademark gravy. Cheers.
It's very low quality, isn't it? I mean, sausages are usually low quality, but like, fucking hell.
I couldn't expect it was that bad.
It tasted like the lowest quality pork I've ever tried.
It was like eating jelly, like hard jelly. And that fucking gravy, what the fuck did they make that out of? Fucking bisto?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I've got a few peas in there in case you can't see. It is very thick and very, very jelly. Look at that. It's not even dripping off the fork, and I'm holding it at this angle. Nice stuff. Let's just move on to the bacon. It's half fat at the very least. I'm trying to get something that isn't fat here, but like. So a bit of a technical issue there. Our camera ran out, but we're now using my phone, which is supposedly a better camera. You can be the judge of that. But
one of the best cameras in the world.
The Huawei P30 Pro. Buy it.
The bacon.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Quite nice. Maybe not. Maybe not. Right, so rate the sausage out of 5.
1. Maybe the worst sausage I've ever had. I've said that about a couple of things about maybe, but this is probably definitively the worst sausage I've ever had.
I agree. 1. The bacon.
1.5, I guess.
It's maybe 1.5. So next up, this mystery meat.
It's very hard to tell. We have a feeling it could be pork, but it could also easily be chicken.
Or potentially, and this is a dark horse here.
I'm really waiting to hear what you say here.
No, I literally mean it might be horse.
Oh, come on.
Well, let's go. Right, on the count of 3, say what meat you think it is.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, fox.
I'm gonna say it's pork. Like it tastes like pork to me.
It's actually, for a pork chop, it's dead on. Out of 5 for me, a 2.5.
I'd agree. Maybe it's because I had such low expectations considering the fact the first 2 items in this dish were pork as well. But like, those were terrible, and that was like fine. Is this another sirloin?
We'll have another quick bite of this.
Just
I think it's sirloin. Oh, it's still very tough.
Okay.
You know what? Better than that.
Maybe worse. Next is what I'm going to assume is liver. It is
2 little
very
cutlets.
tough. Yeah.
Very hard.
I'm only taking a small cut of that.
Let's go. I'm fucking out.
It wasn't that bad.
No way.
It wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad.
The texture on that was fucking atrocious.
It almost goes into a paste in your mouth when you start to chew it.
Oh, man.
Imagine a very coarse dirt. And imagine chewing on it until it like is all over your tongue.
It was literally like you fucking just ate part of your granny's fucking carpet.
And the good news is that's only halfway through the meal. Oh,
right.
Kill me now. Kill me now.
So next up, mystery box. Can we get a drum roll, please? Liver!
And more chips. I'm just quite sad at this stage.
It says liver, but from what animal?
What's it usually from?
Chicken?
This doesn't have the gravy to mask the taste, so I'll get a real idea of how it's tasting now.
I know I spat it out the first time, but I'm gonna go for another one. I'm gonna swallow this time.
That is good liver.
Fuck me. Oh, fuck that. Actually, fuck that. I'm not even just saying that, but that is... That's possibly one of the worst things I've ever eaten. 0 out of 10. I would rather eat dog, and I'm not even joking, I would eat a dog happily over this.
I'll admit the gravy may have masked the taste of the other one. That was just unpleasant. I actually can't sugarcoat enough how unpleasant that was.
Fuck me. No wonder no one orders this fucking shit.
I've had liver before and I don't recall it being that bad. It remains to be seen whether the liver's soaked into these. Look at that, dripping in good liver juice.
I think we can safely say from this liver, this cow was an alcoholic or perhaps some sort of amphetamine junkie.
The chips aren't great. I'm gonna side of card a 0 out of 10. That was just horrible.
Actually, fuck this. Fuck this. Would anyone be annoyed if I were to fuck this in the bin?
I still want some of the chips. Next, we've got another on the script box, but
I don't
here,
want any more of this shit.
you've made a fucking commitment. We spent 40 quid in this fucking bollocks. Like, next we have.
What the fuck is that?
There must be the chicken Maryland. I'm gonna assume this is the chicken Maryland. Like, I have nothing to base this off other than the fact that it probably is chicken.
Wait.
Oh my god, there's bacon.
But there's like about 1, 2, 3. There's 6 components to this.
We're both cut in.
I think it's banana. Is it? It's a sausage?
This is a battered sausage.
Yeah, it's a battered
This is more than mixed grill, maybe.
That is fucking rank.
That is worse than you could possibly imagine.
Oh, that is bad.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? That is not a sausage.
That must be the same.
What's this then? I'm not a picky eater, but like this shit is fucking disgusting. So are we trying this thing next?
I assume this is the chicken.
Let's try some of this thing. We'll do the ball first. This nondescript ball. There appears to be another one, Lays, but it may be something different.
You want to
I'll take some of this, and you take some of this, okay? Okay, what the hell is that? What?
Pineapple. It's a pineapple ball.
Oh Christ! Why did they give us this?
Wait, what?
This is just batter.
It's all batter. And that was the pineapple. In this whole ball. The ball is this size, and this is how much pineapple there is. That's really not nice. That's not nice at all.
Out of 10? Out of 5, sorry?
That's a fucking 2.
Out of 5?
Oh, out of 5? No, fuck.
A 1 then?
A 1.
I'm going to assume this is the same thing, but I'm not going to open it out of sheer curiosity. Yep, it's the same. Let's just... Oh my god. Look at that.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Right. This thing.
What we think is the chicken.
It's
Like a steak. Oh.
I literally can't comprehend this. This is not going anywhere. What the fuck is that? It's like...
No, not nice.
That is a dry... after the sirloin, I took it back. That is the driest thing I've ever eaten.
It's probably one of the driest, most tough, foul pieces of foul. I will pardon the pun.
0.5 out of 5.
A 1 out of 5 for me.
Very generous.
Next.
We don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is another cut of chicken. There's only one way to find out.
It's banana.
Oh, it's banana.
Oh my god, I cannot eat that.
Oh, well, look at the black.
I literally, I don't like banana. I'm not touching that shit. Look the fucking insides of that shite. That is a fucking disgrace.
Fuck me, the smell. The smell.
Chin chin. What the fuck is that?
I mean, I like banana fritters. That was horrible. It was all the same consistency. The batter and the banana were all like mush. It's bitter. That fritter was a 0 out of 5. That's getting 0 fucking coral points. Oh, fucking shit. Look at that. Like, look at that. Next.
Let's just see what the fuck this is. Oh, great. Thank God. Oh, for fuck's sake. But look at the fucking burger. Get a close up of that fucking pattern that's on it. What the fuck?
Oh, it's like speckled with, like, it looks like there's worms. Right, I've had it with this fucking cursed meal. It's fucking ruined my entire day. Right, let's go.
Okay.
I've got a wee
Oh my god. Surprise, surprise. It's very tough.
It is really tough.
There's
for
the
a burger.
inside in case any of you were wondering. But
Okay.
let's go ahead anyway. Surprise, surprise. It's disgusting.
I've had some shite burgers in my time. I would eat anything. Like, I would get burgers from the freezer that cost £1 for fucking 8 of them from the fucking daftest fucking shite shop in the fucking corner of fucking nowhere, and it would be fucking much nicer than whatever the fuck that is. Out of 5?
1. I'm just sad now.
For me, a 1. Next.
Right, last but not least, we got this box. Oh, okay.
More chips.
So yeah, I guess this is a nice way to end it.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. That burger tasted like gruel. I shouldn't have went for that second bite.
To end verdict, how would you feel if you walked into a lovely Chinese restaurant? You were presented with all of those items.
Picture me this. You're in Hong Kong, you're on a business trip, you're taking in the sights, the culture, the women.
You betcha.
And you walk into a local eatery, a cornucopia of Asian fusion food, some of the finest delicacies in China.
Not to mention the women again.
I thought about the food again. That's just the women. And wait till you get to the men. Have you ever heard of the term fatty washing? Or thickie? Have you ever had a thick Chinese man? If you went into this restaurant in Hong Kong and they were to serve you, say, that fish supper.
In Hong Kong?
Yes, in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong, are you hard of hearing? I'm gonna smash that fish all over the floor. Do you think I'm paying that fucking 40 quid? You can fucking think again. I got a little angry there, I'm sorry. Right, I had pretty low expectations. I thought, right, some of this is going to be pretty bad. The liver, etc. I knew I wasn't probably going to like, but even for that, it was horrible. The things, like the classics, you thought, sausage, you can't get too far wrong, or fish, you can't get too far wrong, or the chicken, you can't get too far wrong. They absolutely fucking battered it, if you're pardon the pun.
I'm speechless, honestly. It all tasted the same. I was starving. I've barely eaten anything all day, and after that, I just don't want to eat.
If only I had some sort of Dutch brew made using 4 quality ingredients to wash it all down.
That's a very fair point. If only I had some sort of Belgian brew to complement.
Oh, what's
my
this? Heineken Original
Stella Artois
Malt Lager.
Anno 1366, Belgium.
Here, we mix up. Let's rate the whole thing out of 5.
1, I guess. That's like the average, I'd assume.
I suppose 1 is, anything lower than 1 is inedible, but it was on the brink of inedible. I wouldn't have eaten it out of any choice.
And frankly, the people who order that deserve to eat that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you order that, like, fair enough, that's what you get. Anyway, thank you, the viewer, if you made it this long, for sticking it out with our first video on our channel. Let us know if you have any idea of what you want us to do next. We're going to be eating food, we're going to be reacting to some things.
There are a lot of stuff to come. All of it, thankfully, doesn't involve this fucking shit.
Anyone watching this, subscribe if you liked it, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Thank you.
How about you and I go out and get a nice drink, huh?
I think so. A delicious Belgian beer.
My girlfriend's boyfriend just bought me this Cobra.